Cop says, I beat the ever-living F out of him. That's what the officer said. I covered this story last week because, that's what I do. This young man, his name was Ronald Greene. Ronald Greene was killed by police in Louisiana. They lied about it. Said he died in an automobile accident during a car chase. Well, Tim, how do you know he didn't die in the car chase, Tim? See, you never hear me talk about this thing like we just got a few bad apples. Because I know our problem is bigger than just a few bad apples. We got a bad apple system. We got bad apple groves. Bad apple farms. We got even the soil is bad. Whole system, rip it down, put in new okay? That's what we need to do. Rip it down, put in the new stuff. Get the new release, get the new upgrade. That's what needs to happen. Built on slaves, built on returning slaves to their master. It's a horrible foundation for any type of public service. In a graphic matter-of-fact chatter picked up on a body camera mic, a Louisiana state trooper implicated in the death of Ronald Greene can be heard talking of beating and choking him before all of a sudden he just went limp. The cop confessed to killing a guy. They told Ronald Greene's mom, everybody who loved him, that he died in a car accident. Remember that. Cop says, I beat the ever-living F out of him. That's what the officer said. His words. Cop says, I beat the ever-living F out of him. The trooper said this in a 27-second clip obtained by the Associated Press. I can't find the clip. I want the clip. It is the most direct evidence to emerge yet in the death of last year of Ronald Greene. This murder took place in 2019. We're just hearing about it. Ronald Greene was murdered by the Louisiana Police Department. Troopers, it was covered up by the higher-ups and everyone that was involved. And they're so dastardly, despicable, corrupt, conniving, sly, scheming, heartless, soulless, devoid of compassion, honesty, ethics. That this officer who incriminated himself, they wouldn't even come clean about this officer admitting to killing Ronald Greene, even after the officer died in a car accident. Yes, this officer was one of the 6 officers that arrested Ronald Greene. We choked him and everything else trying to get him under control. We finally got him in handcuffs when a third man got there, and then the son of a B was still fighting him, was still wrestling with him and trying to hold him down. He was spitting blood everywhere. And all of a sudden, he just went limp. Lee Merrick, lawyer for Ronald Greene's family, says, it's shocking that this evidence has been withheld for over a year. Here's the kicker, guys. The Louisiana trooper who faced firing, his name was Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth, who was white, was the only one of 6 troopers placed on leave last month following an administrative investigation. The state police did not open until late August. He died in a single car crash last week, hours after he heard he was being fired from his role in the Greene case. Even after the trooper's death, the state police have refused to comment on Hollingsworth's use of force or say which policies he was accused of violating in Greene's arrest. The agency still won't respond to questions. Ronald Greene had bruises and contusions all over his face and head. His car was not totaled. His car was barely damaged. They beat this man to death. and then pressed him out, smothered him, choked him out until he died.
Most news shows are suspect. They don't focus on Black issues, and when they do, it's all fluff. How does that help your life? How does that help your family? How does that help the culture? They don't. The Tim Black Show is different. Tim Black gives you news for people who can't stand the news. Real, authentic, researched, entertaining, on point. Don't let nobody take your cornbread. Visit www.timblacktv.com today. Get Black breaking news, politics, culture from someone you can trust. TimBlackTV.com. Join us today.